Hello guys and welcome back, and today instead of doing a survival episode, although I've not done one for 2 days now, I thought I'd do a tutorial on how to make this diamond shaped melon farm. It's pretty cool. It's an automatic melon farm. This is what it does. This is my design. I thought it's obviously not like the best because they'll probably grow into each other, but it just looks cool, and I thought I'd show you how to make it. It is a pretty easy design considering I don't know much about redstone, and I managed to make this at like 10 o'clock last night, so it's obviously not going to be too hard. So first we're going to get the materials we need. We're going to need redstone, obviously. Actually, I'm going to show you beneath it in a sec, so we're going to get what we need. We'll put that there. Oh, what else are we going to need? We're going to need pistons. We're going to need dirt. Water source. Because basically the whole idea that I got from this is put one water source in the middle and then just grow them around the edge. And I thought, oh, let's make this automatic. And all of the melons, it takes a while because obviously it's hoppers, but they build up in here. And that's after like one farm, that is. There's probably more that are just coming down. So yeah, that's the whole idea of it. I'll show you the redstone in it. That's like the worst way to set it off ever. I'll show you the redstone as well. This is just set to check all the it's obviously expensive in hoppers, but you can make this a lot smaller because I'm just not good with it. But what happens is, the redstone signal comes in here. They all power these piston things, like these are all turned off. And then it powers these, which all flip the pistons. There's repeaters here to keep the signal going. There's not one on the end blocks. I'll tell you why in a minute, but look, this like just goes all the way around, just goes all the way around. Repeaters. See, none on this block, so it doesn't power this block. Right, so now we're back here over here. And there's not one on here because it'll power this. And why this doesn't happen, I don't put them on here because if this block here is powered, it will power this, but because it's next to it, and it will also power this, which will create our infinite redstone signal. I'll show you what that is, and basically what will happen is it will never go off. I might show you when I'm building it, but this is basically an infinite redstone signal. It's so simple to make, and this is just a shortened version of what it is. It will do this, so it'd be in a loop. The whole thing would loop. It would connect in a loop. It does, but it's not connected in this way, and basically it will do that, and once it was powered they'd all be sticking up. All of them would. I'm going to attempt to show you now actually what it will do. This is if we only put one of the corners on, by the way. I think this will do it if I do that. I think that will make the loop. If not, then you have to put it on all four, but I think it will be. Right, so let's go up. This is what would happen, by the way, if we did that. That's what would happen. It would stay up and it wouldn't go down low. Have no effect on it whatsoever. And the only way to undo it, this would be stupid if you had to do this. And this is all because you wanted some on the corners, but right, you have to break that. That does reset the whole thing. So if you had it on all four corners, you have to do this. You have to keep going over and here. Oh gosh, between these. Break one, go all the way around, break one on each side. Oh god, this is slow. So yeah, basically here, this just goes around here, because there's only so much redstone. This doesn't connect. This would also make a signal here. I think that will make it infinite. I'm not going to test that though, because I'm not bothered about that yet. So yeah, this is all the hoppers. There's two systems. There's this one here that goes down to it, and then there's this one here, which I'll show you where they all come from. So, the outer layer is that one there. And then the inner layer, it's not used much, but obviously you'll need it. Goes to the one that's really deep down. The inner layer, which is like these ones, look, you can see. They're pretty hidden, look, this is all from one water block. So, yeah, that's the infinite redstone signal, so we'll just delete the infinite redstone signal. Oh, actually, before I delete that, another thing you can do, if people are really annoying you, you can also do this. Get on. It's the most annoying machine ever. Watch this. I also came up with this. There's probably other people that have came up with this by now, but oh, one sec. Actually, I don't do that. See, because it's infinite, you can just do this. There probably are other people that have came up with this. And then you go door, because you can break the signal and it will become infinite like clock if you replace it. So it's like that. And then you go. How annoying is that? And you can make like 20 of them. It's pretty funny. We're probably going to need this. So we're going to get on to how to make this now. Just delete it all. So what you do first, obviously, I think it's probably easiest to put the water down because I'm not going to go around counting the blocks. So yeah, that's just a little funny machine that you can make. It annoys people like crazy. But if you go further away, you can't hear it. So I'm not going to replant this. I'm just going to collect these. You'll probably see that they're gathering up. So what we're going to do, we're going to build one. So let's get even with it. That's the middle. So we're gonna like that. This is the first thing you'll do. Then we don't need that for a while. We don't need that. Well, actually, we'll just use these things first. So we will need one of these, but we're not going to use it yet. So what you do first is these are the ones where you're planting it, right? Hopefully I can remember how it is. I've only built it once. It shouldn't be too hard though. So what you do is obviously you put all these down. You won't be using that one. This is just to make it easy. There will be some other stuff you delete, but only a couple bits, like the end corners. So that's the first thing you do. Now, this is where we put the pistons in. You should probably put these down first. So what you do, this just make it easier for access. You do. I'm actually going to. Oh god. So what you're gonna do, you can put that there. Just do this. Actually, shouldn't do that, should I? No, sorry about this. You will just stick with that actually. You do this. Just break these two for every single one, just like this. And what we're gonna do in these is we're gonna put the pistons, which don't even go here. Right, so actually that was a bit of a fail, sorry about that. What we're going to do is we are going to put the other layer on first. So the other layer will just be this. This is the pumpkin. This is where the melons will be growing, and this is where we want the pistons underneath these ones. Obviously you won't need the corners, but you just have them there because you can. So this is where you do this, like this, look. That's better. You put all them, this is just for ease of access by the way, and then what you do is you put that to that one, to this block here, and then you just miss that one there, and then you do these ones. Obviously there will be a piston remove, miss that there, this one, like this. I'm not sure what I should call this though. I think I should just call it, I'm going to call it the Diamond Melon Farm. Diamond shaped melon farm. This is just to look cool, guys. It's not the most efficient melon farm for space, because look, you use all the space just for the ring. You couldn't put them in the middle either. You probably could make it a bit thicker or something, I don't know. So then what you do is you go around doing like that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Can't place blocks. That's that. This up there. This. Oh god. This is why you should probably put the pistons down first. You can do that if you like, unless you're building it like with this. Like unless you're building along, you should probably put these down first. It's probably easier. So once you put all these down, these are going to be the ones that push melons up, and it's actually like, although melons are full blocks, they get pushed up by pistons and break. They break, and it's a bit confusing as why that would happen, but I suppose it's just to make melon farms easier. I'll probably end up doing this in my survival, as between episodes I did find melon seeds, spoiler alert, in a mine shaft. I found a second mine shaft. Right, as we finish this, I'm probably going to just time set day. Yeah, we'll do that. Time set day. Time set to 1000. So now this is where you break 3 blocks, like this. Oh, I'm probably gonna have this out. Oh god, that music's incredibly loud. So this is where the first torch will be, and I'm only breaking all these blocks for ease of access. So let me skip this again. So we're just basically making these into stairs. I might actually upload my survival today, but yeah. So this melon farm, you could obviously make this on a bigger scale, like make a couple of them, or you can make like them stack. Making them stacked on top of each other will be very hard because of the redstone. You'll probably build this underground. As you could probably put, I had a ring of stone around it, but because it was hard to see it, I deleted it. That's because mobs do walk on it, which is very annoying. Right, as we come to the end of this, what we're going to do, we're going to put our first redstone torch down underneath, which will make these pistons extend. Right. We do not need to do this one, but we're going to leave it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these redstone torches. So this will make them extend, and then we'll put the second redstone torch to make it below a block below this, which will make it go back, and then once it is powered, it will extend. Because you cannot put redstone directly below a piston and make it work, which is a massive pain. You must use torches. It would make melon farms 10 times easier, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Because torches are really useful, but sometimes they can be a massive pain. So we don't need to do this one. I think that's what it should look like. Yeah, that's it. This music really fits it well, actually. But we are going to just do that anyway. So yeah, now we have this done, we are going to go to the start again, and we're going to dig down like this. We're going to go over. You can do it here, actually. Actually, we are not going to put the torches in yet. What you're going to do is going to go like that. Like that. That. This, we're going to put the second redstone torch. We'll make it descend, I don't know, de-extend, whatever you want to call it. This is, we will cover up all these holes on the surface eventually, but for now we're going to leave them just so we can get down there easier. You could probably just be going, you could be down there when you're doing this. Oh, I thought I was going to put the torch down there. So these holes will obviously power that block, which will power this, so obviously extend. That's two sides done. I think, yeah, it is. We will delete the corner blocks, but for now it just makes the pattern easier. It gets you just getting used to making it. And yeah. So what will happen eventually is these will just push the melons. There'll be hoppers around the edge. They will collect them into a chest. That is what we're aiming for. This music's pretty cool, actually. So as we come to the last side now, we will go around, put the torches in. Hopefully I've done every single one and not missed one, stupidly. I think I may put the times in the description. I've already done that. Like, if you want to skip to a step, but you probably won't, because you probably won't know the whole design, so I probably won't actually. Well, oh yeah, it is actually cool. See, look, right. That one is extended, de-extended. And then I'll show you in a minute me powering one, which will make it extend. See, that's the power directly below. If you just put redstone there, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work, unfortunately. Let me go around to this layer. Look, that. What would happen is these will stay up as I've showed you. If I made it into an infinite redstone loop. You could probably not use repeaters in this, but if you ever want to do a timing thing, then that's the only reason you would use repeaters. You can just do a timing thing. The only reason you wouldn't use repeaters is because it would have to be facing directly in. That's where the power. So now you have this. These are all, well, powered and unpowered. As you can see, all the torches all the way around the edge. So this is the first part of it here. Then the next step will be you have to power this block. So you want to delete these 3 like this L shape every time you go around. This is all the space you're going to need apart from putting the repeaters every so often. And then at the side you just want to delete all the way around the torch. And L shape, because you're going to put the repeaters here, the redstone, you will need to delete another layer actually. I'm sorry about that. On survival, this will probably take you almost the amount of time if you had to go pickaxe. So yeah. Obviously there are pickaxes that I can remove. Look, you can probably just do this as well. So it's faster, and then actually I should get this out. Just say this law, this is a bit faster. And so that. And then you want to go around shaving off this. Like this. This is pretty fast as well. Oh, we don't actually need extra space there. Don't need that one, destroying. Just walk down here. Now you have this space. Then what you're going to do is you're going to set up all the repeaters. Actually, leave the end ones out, obviously, because they're the loop thing. Don't put any timing on these, it just makes it faster, and probably not there as well, if it's fast. You will probably have to set up your own way of collecting the melons that don't go into the hoppers. One it's 0 or look dodgy. Don't want that. So yeah, actually now you probably could just delete these corners. At this point, this is probably the easiest bit. Go over here. Just all you gotta do is delete these because you don't need them anyway. You cover this up with sandstone later. So now you have this, which is that shape, as you can see. Obviously this has got hoppers around, but it's got 3 along, which gives it like, it would be about a diamond if there was extra bits on the end, but I'm not worried about those. It's only 1 block, and anyway, if it's all the same on every side, don't matter. Next thing is to connect all of these up, like so. It's a bit awkward to do that, so you probably just want to stick to doing that. And there you can just leave it. This is gonna be it like at the end. It can be like you can probably, if you want to delete this layer or whatever you want to do, but as long as it connects each one. It doesn't actually. No, you have to have repeaters because look, if you do that, it's not facing into the block and it won't power. So you need to have repeaters there. That is the why you need repeaters. We'll just do this. See, look, you can get it if you try. And then look, they just feed into each one. They do not. If you do that, like it doesn't connect, so it will power the block. And then you do that. So then we are back to where we started, which is here. And just leave these unconnected like that, because if you do that it will be a loop. So yeah, that's how you're going to do that. And then what you want to do is, because it's going to be 9, I think 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then the 9th, you want to have for the first, when you get to the 5th repeater, this is what you want to do. 1 2 3 4, this is the 5th. So you look across here, like it's like diagonal-ish. You go to 2 that way, and then you go 2 this way, like this. It's a bit weird, yeah, I'm not the best explaining. And then you want to do the way in. Make sure the repeaters are facing the right way, or it will not work. So because the loop is coming around this way, let's just do that, so it comes in. It goes to here. Oh, yes, also, delete this one, or it will be a loop around here. So yeah, it will come, and it will go feed through this way to the end. And then also, because this is really long distance for it to go all the way to the next one there. Make sure it's facing that way. 1 2 3 4, this is the 5th. We go to that one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And then we're going to go 1 2 3 4, delete 5. Then it goes to the end. This one for some reason is longer. No, don't know why, doesn't matter. Make sure the repeater is not contacting that block, by the way. The other one probably is, actually. Let's go find out. No, the repeater is not contacting the block, so it will not repeat the circle. This is only taken diagonally, but that shouldn't be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diagonal. That one's what keep. Delete 1, 2, 3. There we go. That one can be deleted because we're connecting it through here. Since it's powering this block, this is already going to be powered, so it doesn't really matter. And then make sure it's not touching that one. And then the last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, diagonal. There we go. We'll put this one here, delete this, go like, put these ones around. And then this is obviously not touching anyway, you can do that, you can do that, you can even delete that, but keep there. And then we are pretty much done. You'll probably want to get a torch in here because mobs spawn loads. Because these provide the smallest light level in history. Hold on, put it in here. You don't have to copy this, obviously, as long as it's well lit, it doesn't matter. I'm glitching, so I'm probably just going to do this. Put one on here, put one on here, put one there, and put one there. Now, obviously, this is good. This is another part of it, so you could just do this. Put this. Then you could cover up this one, this one, this one, this one. And then you can simply, just to test it, I guess all the way back around. And yeah, you're probably going to want, you know what, hopefully I remember to change this back in my survival. Right, that's all you do, and then you just go ting, all the way around, apart from this block here, and obviously the corner blocks. Let's just check that all corner blocks do not get powered. No, see, those 4 corners do not get powered. Then, the next step, you could do either one of the next 2 steps first, it doesn't really matter, you want a hopper. What you're going to do is, you can, for this sake, we'll do, that one there went to 1 chest, we'll just have this one going to 2. So, because it will just make, I'm not bothered about making pipe systems, you can make them however you want. You're going to want one there, and you're going to want one there. Because they'll collect into this one, and the ones around the edge will collect into this one. Now, the way I'll make it, you can change how they connect. I'm just going to make it simple. We're just going to connect this one to here, just like go all the way around, so they all basically move into each other and go into the chest. How are we going to do this? We'll get a redstone torch. Let's throw it into, like this one. We'll see it run past there. Wait a minute, it will run past there. In a moment. We got, see, this is so you can see there's something wrong. Now, has it already been through? Yes, it has. See, it's actually not that slow. So, what you're going to do now is you just want to continue going around. Make sure you touch the side, not that, or it will connect to the block and it won't work. And then for the edges, you can simply just do whatever you can just go along it like that. But actually, first, to make this easier, I will cover this up because it sticks out. You want to do this, this, and this. Break that corner, do 3. Break that corner, do 3. Break that, do 3. This is like just some. You could probably do this first. You can do it if you want to see the redstone. Fine, nothing's gonna get in there because this blocks it. Look, it blocks me touching. And then just do that. You have to break that because it's a full block. And then you can just do this, like so. This you should not need to access it again anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh god. And then yeah, once you've covered these up, it just makes it look neater. If it's underground, no one's gonna see it. You can do this if you really need to. It just makes it so like no one likes seeing sticking out redstone on a cool contraption, do they? Like if you want to make it look good, you don't want to see the redstone. Yeah, just cover that up. As long as you've got this pressure plate in, you know what block to power. To change it, you can just do that. You know what block to power now, so you don't accidentally power it. And actually, I'm going to change it up on this design. I'm going to make it so once it gets to the end, they'll go that way, and then they'll go that way. So that's that end, and then you just do this, obviously. Just keep connecting them. Like this. And just because I really want to make it just as fast as possible. I'm going to also make it do this way. It will still work. Do not worry. They'll just both filter into the chest. See, you have to hold shift, because if you don't hold shift and right click, it'll open up. So if you shift right click, you can place things on top of things if you didn't know. Like you place stuff on top of furnaces. Like I think did I do that right? I think I did. So cause if I accidentally hit on the block, then it would I place it against the block, and then they would all build up in that one that's pushing into the block. This is very expensive, or you alternatively, that was wrong. You can simply just go and collect it, and then if you do that, they are not connecting. See, they'll go that way, they'll go that way. We'll do these now actually, and to make this easier, you just do that. Make sure you know that's the center block. You can work it out by just going like that, but it doesn't matter. Then you just clear this out like that. You gotta have 2 blocks like this, because then obviously the hoppers need to connect to it, don't they? We're gonna do that, and then the last one, we're going to do that. And we'll do the same as we did on the outside. Oh god. We're gonna make it so they go one way and then another. But they'll make it so this one, they all meet up that one that's going into there. This is the one you gotta be careful with, because you're against a bunch of blocks. And you'll go into this corner that I'm going into now. And then to do the corners, you simply connect it like that. And then, so on like this. These all hoppers should meet in the 2 chests. You can do mine just all went to the same. It was stupidly complicated, my hopper thing. So I don't use hoppers too much, but they're really good to implement into the game. So now, well, I've almost done this, but actually, you know what, I'll leave it. I forgot to do it, so they can all go around in one loop. It doesn't matter. I'll probably, if I was doing it, I would farm it a few times and then collect it, so that will obviously just have time to filter through. And then they will all go around. So if you connect to this, it will go all the way around here, all the way around here. That will connect into here. So these will be excluded. They'll just go, and then that's going to here and to there. Although that's just right next to that one, we may go around. You could change it like I did on the top layer, but it doesn't matter. And then like let's change it up. What block should we have in the middle? We should have, I think I know what we should have. We should have this. We'll have decoration, oak leaves. What we're going to do is this is going to be wood, like that, but we're going to have it facing up. Like this. And then we'll just, if we want it, we can do this. This is just for decoration. You have to do it now before the water gets flooded in, or it's a massive pain. You can decorate it our one. This is how I decorated the other one. Like, look. See, you will probably get this here, where they only... Look, like, that does happen. So, look, some of these will grow, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to be perfect. But, you know. See, this probably looks better, but... and then what we do is we do this, 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 this. There's not actually that many blocks we've got to replace it. This, and this. And then for the last out layer, you could probably just, for the lols, you could probably do cobwebs. No, don't do cobwebs. Cobwebs are ugly. They're ugly. Let's do some. Let's just do stone. Yeah. See, you're probably best to do this. So yeah, this is just you can obviously change this to whatever you want. This probably is not going to look the best, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because it's just a tutorial. This is just an example of how you could fit in. This is just to make it look better because sandstone's boring. Just in the middle, and then to obviously get your water back, you just go, you get your water, and then you go in the middle block. Right, that looks alright, doesn't it? Obviously, you can change the stone; it's a bit boring. Whatever you wanted to do. And then for the last part, you're going to need 3, well, it'd be better if you have 3 things, but you're going to need bone meal, seeds, and a hoe. And what you're going to do is you're going to go, obviously you don't need to do the outside ones, but if you accidentally, just like I am, you can. I'll do the ones I've not done in a minute. You don't need to do the outside ones, by the way, guys. It is just because you want to. And you just go round, do all the rest. The water will reach 2 blocks. I think it does diagonal as well. So yeah, the outside you don't need anyway. Look, it touches all these blocks. And then basically what you do is you go around like this. Make sure you only do the inside. And then these will all grow. So what we're going to do is we're just going to set it all up, make it look pretty, step on the pressure plate and see what happens. We get this. This takes a couple of goes, unfortunately. It's probably when you're doing the bone meal, probably best to do that because it will just grow grass. This is what like you do usually. Look, like there's no wall around this. You'll probably build a wall, make it fancy, however you would like to do that. This is the easiest. Like just leaving it open. You could do it out. You could do it so it's like on a platform. Then mobs wouldn't be able to get on it, and if you lit it up well, mobs can't spawn in water, I don't think they can spawn in hoppers, and I don't think they can spawn in farmland. So I don't think they can spawn it on your farm. So yeah, you do this, and then you just for the sake of it, we may as well do this. We are going to need a pressure plate, and we are going to need, I don't know why they're in building blocks, but melons are in building blocks for some reason. You just go along like this. This will happen if the melon got farm fully grown. This probably wouldn't happen, but it just looks cool. And then yeah, obviously some of them grow really fast. Like that. And then you'll go to the marked block. You go like this. You go like this. You go like this. And then you go F1. And then you go like that. And there is your fully automatic farm of melons in the shape of a diamond. So yeah, that was it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it. I think it was pretty good. Let's go farm this one because I want to. That's my thumbnail, by the way, over there. Let's do this. We'll collect it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed making it. So yeah, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.